Hi, it's Hazy. Right, here we go. Right, I've done two things today. I've got a parcel to open, and that's from Amazon. And I've also done this dyeing today. I know it's not exactly coffee dyeing, but it is marble dyeing. I think it makes it really pretty. So it looks coffee sort of coloured. That's an envelope. The reason I'm doing these is because I am hoping to make a folio sometime, I don't know when, following Shabby Dabby Doodah, Tina. What she's just done, and I thought, oh, that looks amazing. Right, so this is what I've done this morning. That's a different sort of marbling. That is PBO marbling. This is, I think this is just, oh yeah, it's quite, they've got, I can't remember what the other one's called now. Come in little bottles. It's quite, you know, I think these are more expensive, but they do this dotty thing, which is fine. And then I've done, I don't know whether I put coffee in as well. I've put, these are the envelopes I've done. This is just for the, these are, oh, this is the one I like, but it's turned out like that on the other side. So but that's the one I really like. Right, some of these are not photocopies, scans. You can tell the scans because they're not, anyway. I've done, oh, I haven't got down to scans yet. That one's a scan. So that's turned out quite nice. I poured, what I did was coffee, actual coffee, really thick, and some vegetable oil, but it's not really paint. I did pour it on and it did work. So I only needed a couple of that. I think that was a similar thing, coffee. Oh, that might have been the PBO marbling inks on the my husband was shouting me about doing a video. Yeah. Right, I think they want to know about the family because we've had a bit more news about the family. You know, this, I don't know if you've known about this, the skeleton in the cupboard of my husband's family. My husband's cousins come out and after 34 years, and we finally got in touch with her, and we found out a bit about about their grandmother. Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful story. So that's an actual one. Look at both sides. This one's a scan. It's worked well. So that's a scan because I've got blank on the other side. What I'm using them for is making envelopes. I'm going to make some little envelopes because it's quite easy. I could join. You could, if it's going to be, the envelope's going to be big, you could join it together with washi tape and things like that. Anyway, they've turned out beautiful. I love it. Not quite coffee coloured, but oh, a reddish, and it looks like almost like snow where the fat is. It was vegetable oil I used. This one's an original, you can tell. That's not very good. This one's a scan. Tell that straight away. Some of them when my printer turns lines, I don't know why, but we can sort that out, I'm sure, with the various designs on top. That's an original. That's a scan. Tell that. And yeah, so we've had some more news, I think. So we're discovering, me and his cousins only just joined Ancestry, but she's found out loads of stuff. So that's a scan. That's a scan, but that's got a lot of white on it. So anyway, when you've got the scans, you've got them forever, basically, haven't you? So, oops, it keeps falling down. Just stay there a minute, please. It says, look, you haven't shown enough of me. Well, I'm afraid I have. Right, so now we get to my little parcel. Now let's see what we got in here from Amazon. Well, this is the packaging. This isn't too bad. I mean, sometimes they shove things in and it's loads of stuff. I've got my kitchen scissors ready because I've taken my scissors upstairs. But that's what I got, one of those. I think we can use a bit of the coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed in inverted commas, coffee dyed paper. What was that crack? I don't know. But this is how I always undo them. So if they've got instructions, I don't think we'll have because it's not. it's not, oh, come on, not very strong. Years ago I'd ripped that open. Right, so anyway, there we go. This is a Vassen Creative. Well, I must have come from this country this time. Last time I sent for one, it came from Germany. Slightly different design. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it will be beautiful, I know. So I'm not putting that in. I've got my box, so I've got to put my rubbish in the box. Yes, my husband was moaning last night. Says, go and clean that room. You've left things all over the floor, and I don't want that. And if I want to get to a film in there, I might trip over. So that's fair enough. So eventually, so I'm going to use some, just to have a quick go with this. So you're putting it down so it's flat against the edges there. There and there. Can you see that? Can you see it? Have I got it in the right? Yeah. So there's the edges, and so you put it down against there. I mean, everybody knows how to use these, don't they? But just in case. So then you move it along until you come to the shiny. So that's shining in the all over in there. So squeeze it again and shine it. Shine it? Yeah, yes, I can see it shining. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's not. I think I like the other one best, but this, perhaps, you know, you change your mind, don't you? So you might like it. This is the I don't know if this is the doily one, doily edition. One of them's the doily edition. I don't know if this one is. That might be, but I haven't got any doilies. So yeah, I love doilies. They're really cute. I've got some. I haven't bought any yet. Come on, I've got the light on, have I? So let's have a look. I cannot see. I cannot see. You can see. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Hopefully you can see now. Can you now see? I can now see. That's a lot better. And then the light shining on that, so I can see where the design's for. In this thing, and I can also use this as an edge, say an edge of an envelope or something. That'd be quite pretty, wouldn't it? And I've already done some edging in my. I tell you what, I did have years ago. I had a holly Christmas one, and it turned. You know, it's been in the. It was in the shed. I'm afraid I've put things in the shed because I didn't have enough room for them, I decided. And so how do you think that looks? I think that looks absolutely amazing. Let's put it against some white or something. You can probably see it better, I don't know. So doesn't that look amazing? That's A4 paper, so you can make some pretty, so you can do it against, say, white lacy or doily. Obviously you can ink it up. I haven't got my inker uppers, so I can't do that. I don't think I've got anything of an inky up them, because I took them all upstairs and I thought I don't need anything. I'm going to just do this video using this, and I will do it wasn't really planned. It was like, oh well, I know I can make a video now I've done all that dyeing. It was hung them on the line, so this is why it's a bit creased. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to iron them or anything because I don't think it needs it. But say if you did a fold like that, you could decorate that and possibly leave some of this as it is. That's got a bit of grease on it there though. That's annoying, but that's very pretty, that one. And I like that one as well. That one turned out nice as well, and that's on the back. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that's quite nice on the front though, isn't it? Yeah. So that did turn out nice. So that's another nice one. So I saw she's used a couple of these for and then using for tucks and all sorts. So probably you all know how to make them, and I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but I have not made one before. So that'd be a nice experiment for us all. And I did experiment a bit with these. As I said, I experimented by putting coffee into I did say, didn't I? Putting coffee into vegetable oil and things like that and pouring coffee all over it. And it turned out really pretty, some of them. So I'm glad and I mean, I've put them into the into the scanner. That must have been one, yeah, until that's got it on. But you can see, I probably can't, hopefully you can't see little lines, but I can. Let's find the one that I thought was amazing. I probably showed you already. That one was a good one, I thought. It's got little white spots where the probably where the grease was, and also that's slightly darker. Off-white is where the grease was. So that as well. So it's like, you know, experimenting with that sort of colour. I mean, I have I did add white. I did white and brown to this, and I also mixed white and brown as well in a little cup and poured that in. So I've got slightly different colours. That, oh, and also I did the on that other one that I can't remember the name of. It hasn't got the name on it. It's very grease, got lots of grease in it already, and I did orange and green, which makes brown. I probably can see a bit of green on that one, so that one's possibly orange, the orange and green one. So you add lots of orange and a bit of green basically to that. So it looks a bit like dragons. You've got a one dragon or a doggy dragon, dog dragon there with its little eye there and its ear there, nose, sort of a mouth thing there, possibly a tongue, and then a body, and that's like coming swirling around as if it's a dragon. There's another one with no face. It's got like a dragon's head coming round. It's quite interesting, the pictures you can see in these sometimes. So there's a lady's face, a very strange lady's face, 2 eyes there, and nose, and a face. So that's quite interesting. Almost like a koala bear, but don't got the top of its head. You have to imagine that, and 2 eyes. No huge nose, but that's where it would be. That's what it reminded me of anyway. Probably don't remind you of that at all. Probably thinking, what else am I talking about? I'm very good at looking for faces and things, so that's good. It's not good, but you know, it's just a thing I like to do. And almost like clouds as well. We're looking at clouds. Oh, it's gone a bit cloudy now. It was quite blue sky. Oh, it's just like there's clouds above our house. We've got blue sky around. That's great, isn't it? Clouds above your house with blue sky around. That's got an indication of what. Anyway, I hope you like that. I am going to just put that out as the. Whoops! I don't know if oh, it's that way. Going the wrong way. So there's that. Anyway, let's see how many minutes we are. We're only 13 minutes in, so I'm going to go on for 15. Going to go on for 15 minutes. Right, so envelopes. So what will you do with an envelope? I haven't got my envelope maker here. But what you could do is open an envelope, and if it comes up bigger than your paper, obviously you could use some thin washi tape or something to hold it together. I mean, you can, it's up to you, it's entirely up to you, but that's what I would do. Or you could just collect envelopes. I haven't really got many. I was thinking that this morning. I was thinking I haven't really got that many envelopes, but I thought if I dyed some paper, coffee dyed or marbled while it's a nice day, I would you know, that one's a lovely one. That's a print. That's a print. So you can tell where I've poured the coffee on it. That one, poured the coffee down the paper. Started there. I should have started there perhaps. But that's turned out well. So it's pretty good. Anyway, if you like this content of this video, please like, share and subscribe. I do I'm posting at the moment every day. Can't wait to post. I've got videos in the queue. But that'll be a nice short one for people to see. Hopefully you like that one and my new little punch. Vassen Creative Punch. And where's the title? There. Vassen Creative. And it's got a little rubbish bin there, so you can, so my husband can't moan, hey? What? I can just empty that into my little box. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to empty the bin. Whoops, that's gone on the floor. You can push, if there's any papers left, it will come through if you do that. Anyway, thank you, and don't forget what I've just asked you, please, pretty please, yeah, don't let me overthink. Right, okay, bye.